Let me get rid of these, sorry. Okay. Once again, good morning. Okay. So, greenhouse gas emissions, you know they're on the rise. Animal and plant species are going extinct all over the world at an alarming rate. And human beings continue to die from diseases that we can't find the cures for. Oh, I'm sorry. Sure, the overuse of gas-powered motor vehicles has led to increased emissions. And yeah, the overhunting of native flora and fauna has led to the demise. And yeah, we can't find the cures to diseases because we have no funding or research or any of that stuff. But the fact is that the destruction of our world's natural habitats has led to all of these, as well as many other catastrophes for human beings, as well as the world itself. Now, I'm here to discuss three main topics about deforestation with you. I'm going to discuss the reasons why human beings, as a species, do these kinds of things. I'm going to discuss the effect that it has on the natural world, natural flora, fauna, the world itself, climate change. And finally, I will discuss how all these affect humanity on a negative way. So let me begin by discussing the causes for deforestation, why we do this. So I have a graph here showing deforestation, the reasons why. And this is from 2000 to 2005 in the Amazon rainforest, which is the world's largest rainforest, larger than the United Kingdom, larger than California, huge. So as you can see, most of our deforestation is actually for cattle. I know most of you probably think it's for farming or some other, maybe for the building of cities. It's for cattle to eat. We really only use farming for agriculture, growing plants, growing vegetables. It only encompasses about a third of all the land that we clear out. And of course, illegal logging, commercial agriculture, and fires, mining, road construction, cities. That also encompasses, but most of it is cattle. Does that seem right to you? What do you mean? Well, we do these because we need supplies. We all need. We need wood. We gotta build our own homes. We need supplies. So let me discuss how this affects the natural world. Now, this is a graph for using Borneo as an example. Here's a graph, or here's a chart showing a deforestation from 1950 up to the present day and into the future. You can see 1950, almost all the island was covered in natural rainforest. 35 years later, well, it gets a little bit worse. 15 years after that, even worse. 4 years ago, pretty bad. And you're those last two are projected estimates of how much of the land will be destroyed. And if you can look, by 2020, less than half of all the remaining rainforests in Borneo will be gone. Now, here's another chart showing other nations and areas. As you can see, Brazil is obviously the largest one. It has the largest rainforest. And so the destruction of rainforests, it really has an effect on the climate, animals. Rainforests naturally only cover about 7% of all the land on Earth. Only 7%, but it has more than half of all the known species of animals on Earth. So you just get rid of 7% of the world's land, half of the animals and plants will be gone. Seems a bit lopsided, but those are the facts. Obviously, we all know that plants absorb carbon dioxide, give off oxygen. Without these forests, carbon dioxide levels will increase, gas emission levels will increase, of course. And well, here's an example of the Amazon basin, which, by the way, creates 20% of all the world's oxygen. 20% just in the Amazon. And here's a picture of what deforestation has on the Amazon. So all of this land, basically, has been uprooted. It's clear. There's nothing there. And as you can see, since there's no vegetation to hold, that dirt, it seeps into the river, into that tributary, goes into the water, and even kills marine life. So deforestation has an effect on pretty much everything, even the oceans. Of course, species of animals are going extinct. I don't know about you guys, but I love pandas. So a world without pandas, I don't want to live in that world. I don't. And of course, it's not just animals and plants. It's people too. Indigenous tribes, their homelands are being destroyed. And it's not just indigenous tribes that are being affected by this. We're also being affected ourselves. Well, here's some fast facts, just to go over what I might have said today. 7% of land is covered by rainforest. Over 50% of known species reside there, of course. 20% of the world's oxygen produced in the Amazon, just in the Amazon. Here's one I haven't gone over. 25% of all pharmaceuticals, medicines, drugs that we use to help ourselves are derived from the rainforest. And we still haven't discovered many of the secrets the rainforest holds in store for us that we could possibly use to find a cure for many diseases like cancer, diabetes, AIDS. So I haven't found them. They could be out there, but we'll never know if we continue to destroy the forest. So what I've gone over with you today is what human beings do, why we cut down the rainforest. I discussed what it has done to the natural environment, and I have discussed the effects it's had on humanity. So I hope this really gives you an idea of the plight of our current ecosystems. Hopefully it'll give you an opinion, because this is an issue that encompasses all. Everybody has a say in this, because this goes on with everybody. It affects everybody's lives. So, thank you.